feel at home. Mukhalwa masuka, page house. Got a million time, Mukangufu, with a kunyanja behind. Beautiful part of Lake Malawi, the mountains and so forth. Feel free to go there. Kuyankhula, a vice president, commence à revenir à aka ife tukusanga kwambiri afesa ndine tumabya uzati wona aka kusakhawe komaliza aka ndikoyamba komaliza kuti kuno ndi kwanu mwendo ufulu kubwera nthawi yonse mfuna kubwera kuno kuzapemphera ife tizakulandirani wa afesa ndine nda Kristo timapemphera ndikuze mbiyanga pang'ono inakula mu Ccap, Church of Scotland. Twandi muntu wakali kwambiri Church Scotland nthawi imeneyo before Ccap nthawi ya Nkhoma ina Dutch Reformed Church DRCM sinaipati ya uje ya Church of Scotland inaipati ya South Africa, so inali uje in Blantyre Synod komanso Free Church of Scotland ku Northern region. That's how it was. So I was born in the Church of Scotland at Mlanje Mission. My father was a teacher there, but he was also an elder there, and my mother was also a teacher there, but she was also leader of Umvano and a teacher of Sunday school. So I grew up in that environment of prayers and so forth. So I believe in prayers. The first lady and I believe in prayers. Prayers are very important, and I don't know if you know the kind of life that the first lady and I live. Is a very, very difficult life. It's not an easy life. Being attacked, kunyozerwa every day, it's a very difficult life. Sometimes, it makes you wonder. But what keeps us strong is belief in God. And the belief in God is there all the time. And that keeps us strong. So nakula mu Ccap, Church of Scotland. Commence napita ma school at Church of Scotland. Kumlanje Mission, paulonge paja, commence Wankando, Kingoli, commence kuna manja Chilazo, Chisoka, finally namaizo kumtambanyamu. And after that, there's a secondary school where I was for 6 years. So 6 years now was Central region. For 6 years, I enjoyed my life with Central region days. Pita kuja kwa Njere village, kakula uje in Batata, and sometimes I supported kwa Ngwere, not in Njere, Ngwere. Kakula uje in Batata. Sometimes in Sima matope so kwambi, kai wandi nyemba sana nkafungwe every day. Matope sometimes, kwa Ngwere kuja, kakula kuja uje. Batata, I potato. So that was a good time. So I always feel that I'm a part of the Central region. In my life in Zomba. That time also in Mapita Kulilongwe, my uncle, Mr. Chingwalo, was the senior clerk, head clerk in the police department. He was the most senior African in those days. Super holiday yon say in Mapita Kulilongwe. So I know Lilongwe very. It was a very small place then. Mapita into Meneguja, and I like that to talk about it. So at Mapita Palore, school got up a holiday. On Singapore Central Region, Matumiza Palore Kubira Kuje. Defense Mongainu, kunalibe basi timakwiranso lori pamwamba panya kupita kunzuzu. So I sympathize with you amene mavutika kuti makwera galimoto majaja yanchenga iyonso ne adoti kwambiri chifukwa cha fumbi twansiona ndi fumbi kwambiri. So we did that kwambiri. And so talk about prayer kuti timapemphera kwambiri and all the time, and also we read the Bible kwambiri. Timawerenga Bible all the time. First and I timawerenga Bible. And how can I put in mango uje Daniel 5 verse 25. Yeah. I like Daniel 5 verse 25. My ziwa. Put the many take care of us. But besides that, so that is that one being. So I used to pray. Before I went to America, I was praying at St. Michael and All Angels, Kublanta. Because I was working then in the labor department before I left to go to overseas to America, England and America. So I used to pray there. And Tabwaya ku America, I rejoined Blantyre, branch major, St. Michael's. They like that transfer kuno, they like that join so kwa coach. A former first lady, a member of Mvano. She's a very active member of Mvano there. I'm not as active sometimes because of time constraints, but she's very active there, can be. So I commend her for that. So let me say again, I'm very glad that you have come here. And always know that you are welcome. No, let me say one of the reverends, I think it's the Reverend Ikiwambo, has said something very, very, very important about not being afraid and being important. I think it's important for the faith community. In fact, kudaba kwambiri kuti atuakule sani to come to pray with us politicians. Try if you are politicians, during our faith community, we are doing the same things. You know, make the spiritual side, ya muntu, it's make the human side, the physical side. The two go together. So we are doing the same thing. So why people are angry, I really don't understand. I think they're misguided. I think it's very, very important, as the Reverend has said, to get involved in the things that are happening in this country, the problems that happen in this country. The faith community, the church must speak out. Even Jesus always spoke for the poor, always stood for the oppressed, the voiceless, and that's your prophetic mission. You have got to do that. You cannot stand on the sidelines at all. It's very important. I remember during the March on Washington by Martin Luther King, 28 August 1963, he said something very, very interesting. He was accompanied by Rabbi Joachim Prince, former rabbi of Berlin. And he said the wrong thing that happened in Germany, that when the Jews were suffering, people looked the other side. They looked the other side. Most of the Gentiles looked the other side and felt that the problem of the Jew was not their problem. That was a mistake. And he said something very interesting. Ananyakuti, those who permit evil as guilty as those who commit it. So it's very, very important to get involved in this kind of things because this is our country and it's important. This is a God-fearing country, but it's a country where we are supposed to love each other. We are supposed to have a warm heart. When you see a government, either mine, previous one, or a future one, if one takes place, make sure that you come out and criticize us. If we're departing for the mission of loving people, the job of the government is to make people happy. Yes. That's the job of the government. That's why if you read the American Declaration of Independence of 1776, they mention three things: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Those are three things in the American Constitution: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So happiness is the center. Government must make sure that people are happy. The sad thing in this country, as you know, I think of the 197 countries, I think Malawi is the fourth saddest country. People here are very sad. People are not happy because of poverty, the suffering, and so forth. That's wrong. When a government does not do that, then it's breaching the social contract, the mandate between it and the people. Now, finally, I'm very glad, Buti, you came here in spite of intimidation. I know what's happened to your colleagues in the other synod. They're being brought before the Inquisition, before the Star Chamber. Do you remember Star Chamber? And the Spanish Inquisition? That's what's happening in that particular synod. I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. The leadership there is making a mistake, especially when you know that some of them secretly go to the government to get money at night. I think it's a mistake to blame people to come to pray for me, that fellow Christian and that fellow Presbyterian. My grandfather was a Presbyterian, and then my father and myself, so I've been Presbyterians 3 generations and Christians, of course. And I make no apology for that. I'm proud of that. And therefore, when you come to pray with me, and for me and us, you are performing, you are showing love, and also you are performing duty of friendship that you should be performing. So I congratulate you, and I thank you, and let's keep on with this friendship in the future. So God bless you all as you go back to the Central Region. Zikon.